Hello, this is the Saboteur coming at you from Hillbilly Gaming. Alright, we're playing a little Halo 5. We're going to do a quick review over the Halo 5 Guardians for y'all folks tonight. We're going to review the online multiplayer, and we're going to review the campaign. And right now we're in campaign, and the graphics on this game is just totally remarkable. I'm not sure if this is the best campaign out of all the campaigns, but it's right up there with them. It's a good campaign. Storyline is awesome, the game playing is awesome, and the graphics is just totally cool with a bunch of new weapons and a bunch of new stuff added. So I mean, this Halo 5 game to me seems like the best Halo out of all the Halos, and when you get to multiplayer, it definitely is the best multiplayer online version of all the Halo games so far. So right now we're playing a little campaign, just showing you a little bit of it, and I'm sure if you're a Halo 5 you know the storyline. And it's changed up a little bit this year, but I mean, basically you're just going out here and you're fighting aliens, you know what I'm saying? So you're out here with your team, and look at the weapons on this. Look at the graphics of these aliens and stuff, man. It's just a bomb. And I say that, I know that's kind of cheesy, but it is, man. I really enjoyed it. And I played the other Halos, and I was, you know, it was alright, but for the people that ain't completely on board with Halo 5 will bring them on board, man. It's the best Halo game as of yet. The campaign mode is just fun as hell, but the multiplayer is what makes the game such an awesome facet for me. Because I mean, I'm a multiplayer kind of guy. I love the Black Ops, the Call of Duty games, the Battlefield games, and Halo didn't seem to give me that type of gameplay before. But with the new multiplayer games, it seems a lot better. But we're about to wrap up campaign here. I'm just showing you. I'm not going to get into the storyline and spoil it all for you. I'm not doing a walkthrough on the campaign, but just check out the graphics on here. We picked up another weapon. The monsters are just totally cool. The weapons are awesome as any other Halo before, with some new weapons, some new gadgets, some new aliens, and a brand new storyline. So campaign rocks. We're going to give it 2 thumbs up, and we're going to give the multiplayer version 3 thumbs up. And we're fixing to get into the multiplayer just here in a few seconds. Let me wipe out a few more of these aliens with my laser gun that I picked up here, which is better than the one I started off with. I got shit shooting at me all over the place. I'm getting attacked, waiting on my reinforcements. Come on, guys, where you at, squadron? Come up here and give me a hand. Had to pull out my pistol. I'm about to get overwhelmed. Now look what the hell I picked up. It's the porcupine gun. I don't know what the name of this gun is, but it's pretty freaking awesome. Better than the other ones I grabbed. But I mean, the weaponry's a lot. I mean, they got some better weapons on the game than they had before. But my thumbs up to the campaign mode. It's better than any Halo campaign mode so far. But the multiplayer mode is by far better than the other multiplayer modes. We're starting off, we're playing a little bit of Slater. You get 2 different facets of the multiplayer. First you get the arena, and then you get the Warzone. The Warzone is 24 players, so it's more of a campaign mode or a conquest mode if you play Battlefield, where you get the more players. And this right here is more of a team deathmatch feel for people that's got Battlefield or Black Ops. But I mean, it's a 4-on-4. This one right here is Slayer, the first game that comes out on the arena part. And you get weapons out here, and you just all rush to them like you'll get a sniper rifle pop out here on the rock, or a rail gun, and then both sides got to race to the weapons to get them, and then you just fight it out. Someone come up and slam me from behind, prison style there. He got me hard from the backside. But anyhow, that's another story. So we're just going to do short versions of each game style on multiplayer like we did on the campaign. I'm not going to go into it in total. I'm just going to show you the game, do a little quick review over different aspects of the game. And this one right here is basically just like a team deathmatch where it's 4-on-4. You battle it out. They throw different things out there like sniper rifles, rail guns, and both sides get a race to them. And whoever gets to them first gets to use them, and then you just do battle. Look at this drop shot, man. I hit that hoverboard, flew in there. Where you at, buddy? I caught him from the backside this time. I snuck up on him like a Indian on a prairie dog. That's not a good scenario. But anyhow, I got behind him, and I don't know if I got the kill. The other guy got the kill. But we're going to rush around and put it to this son of a bitch. What? Nope. That son of a bitch was squatted hard, and I don't know how I didn't kill him. Looked like I had him. Killed the other guy, too, so he was doing something. I don't know if he had his armor on or something or what was going on. But here we go on the hoverboard. We're going to fly over, and I'm going to blast this son of a bitch on the way down as I'm floating into him. Sorry about the voice. I got a cold right now, a little bit of the sniffles. Been up playing this Halo game for a couple days, and I am enjoying the hell out of it. And I wasn't a Halo fan, folks, but now with Halo 5, I'm completely on board. I will spend a lot of time playing this game. I love it. Alright, that was Slayer. Now we're going to move on to one of the other games of the arena part. This is the first part, 4-on-4, and now we're going into Breakout. Now, Breakout is kind of like a capture the flag type game. If you play you know, the Call of Duty games, you know what capture the flag is, and that's what this style is. They got a whole bunch of different new games modes on Halo this year, on Halo 5, and they really shook it up, and they came out and they made a really fantastic game. But this is the capture the flag style of it, and you run out here and you capture the flag and you get it back to the delivery point, and whoever gets the most captures in the game wins. And when you're holding the flag, you can't use nothing but your pistol. You can use your rifle when you're charging and shit, but once you get that flag in your hand, you got to go to your pistol. He got the flag, tried to take off with it. I shot him in the back, capped the bullet in his ass. Now I can only use my pistol. Die, bitch, die. Alright, this is a fun game mode right here. I really enjoyed how they got all the different game modes. I played a little bit, really got into Halo with Halo 4. I played a little bit of it. I wasn't completely on board, but once they came out with Halo 5, I'm a freaking believer. Well, that's Breakout. Now we're going to move to SWAT. SWAT is another one of the arena game modes, which is like 4-on-4, but this is kind of like a hardcore match right here. You got no mini-map. You only got your pistol or burst rifle. You ain't got no armor, shields. You know, you ain't got no mini-map. You got to shoot them in the head to kill them. So this is kind of like a hardcore version game here for Halo 5. And it's really fun. This is where you want to come hone your skills up before you go to the other modes. Because once you get where you can kill them with headshots only every time, you'll be ready for all the other game modes and you'll be able to go out there and rock it. But there's 4 different game modes on Arena. There's Slayer, Breakout, and then there's this one, SWAT, and there's also Every Man for Himself. The hell's the name of the you know what I mean, where it's every man for his all, free for all. That's what it is, where everybody's just against everybody. All 4 of you just go out there and battle out against each other. I ain't got the free for all on here. I ain't played free for all, but I've been playing out here everything but free for all on the arena. And then I went and played the 2 Warzones, which we're fixing to get into those now. So this is like the hardcore version for Halo 5 SWAT, which you got no mini-map. You got to get headshots. You got no perks. So this is just hardcore gaming right here. And once you get good at this, you can go out there and master the rest. So I suggest you start on this. When you can take them out with headshots every time, you'll be ready to go out there and fight on any other level. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and move on. Now we're moving into Warzone. Warzone is like a conquest version. We got the REQ there where you can go get weapons, but first you got to build the weapons up. Sorry, you got to build points up. So, I mean, you can save your points up till you got enough to go get a tank or something. But, I mean, you got big-ass maps on Warzone. It's a lot bigger maps, and you got machinery and vehicles to drive, your weapons and stuff, you know. It's a bigger map. It's 24 people, so it's a lot bigger war-like feel. It's not as action-packed, as intense as the arena games, you know, SWAT, Slayer, Breakout. Those are 4-on-4. Shorter, littler maps where you're in close and fighting. But on this game, you get the complete war-like feel of 24 players, 12-on-12, and you get to come out here and you get to use vehicles, and you get a lot of special, you know, weapons and shit that you can just save up points, go over to your REQ, and go in there and decide what you want to grab something, and come out here and battle. So I really like the Warzone games too, as well as I like the arena games, which is the smaller 4-on-4. But I think the 4-on-4 were a little bit more action-packed. But, I mean, these right here are action-packed if you hit the right areas. But you get an all-out aspect of war. And I'm out here trying to blast their ass with my little hover bike, man. I feel like Luke Skywalker. But right there, the Force wasn't with me. He blew the shit out of my hover bike, which blew the shit out of me. But that's the Warzone. And on that one, you just run around and battle. It's kind of like a conquest feeling. If you play Battlefield, it gives you that conquest feeling where you got big armies. More players on bigger maps. So that's the big map, more player game right there. Warzone. So we went over the arena game modes. Now we did the first on the Warzone. This one right here is just Warzone. The next one we're going to do is Warzone, blah, 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 blah. Warzone Assault. So there's two modes on Warzone. There's Warzone and there's Warzone Assault. So now we're going into Warzone Assault. I'm sorry it's been a late night. I've been playing this game. Kind of a little tongue-tied here. Now on this one you get to take the bases or take the whatever here, the fortress or whatever, and you gotta hold them for the win. So this one you get to go in and you take shit and you hold the shit from the other team. So it's a different aspect of the Warzone, but it's got the big maps. I mean, you got the weaponry, so it's a fun game too. It's probably funner than Warzone to me because you get to go out here and you take the base or whatever you're taking and you hold it. Can't remember the name of it offhand. I could tell you any time of the day, but now I'm out here doing a video. I'm kind of brain dead, tongue-tied, and a little titty twisted. So let's get it on. But this is a fun game too, man. I got whacked there from behind.
5 minutes remain.
Whacked. I don't know if that's the word to use, but anyhow, they got me good. So now we're going out here. We still haven't got this first thing taken. I can't remember the names of them. It kind of bugs me. I might have to go back and redo this video and kind of collect myself. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to roll with it. You get the point, man. You go out here and you take stuff and you hold it. Power sword or something. I can't remember the name of it. You'll know what I'm talking about. And you'll say, damn, let's listen to that hillbilly idiot. But that's all right. That's why we're hillbilly gaming. Let me go over here and take a look, see if there's anything here. Haven't got enough points earned up to get anything yet. I was just taking a peek. There ain't nothing available to me yet, so we're going to go back in here and fight. I'm fixing to go ahead and try to move on over and take the next one. We pretty well got this one locked down. So next we got to go to the next area, and I guess you just take it, hold it, move on to the next one, take it and hold it. And so it's sort of like I wouldn't say search and destroy type game, but it's a game where you got objectives, and it's pretty fun. It's not just straight up battling. You actually got some objectives, some areas that you got to take and that you got to hold. So it gives you a different aspect of the big war-like zone. This also is 12 on 12 like the other Warzone, and this is Warzone Assault. So you can see the action, you can see the graphics, and overall this game's about over. This video's about over. My review for this game is if you got an Xbox, buy it, man. It's the best Halo 5. And if you're on the fence kind of guy like I was with Halo 5 takes you off the fence, throws you over the edge, and puts you right out there in the parking lot, man. I love this game. I've had a lot of fun with it. I've been playing it for 2 days straight. I've really enjoyed it. And I give it the 3 thumbs up. I'm going to pull another thumb out my ass for that 3rd thumb. But go out there and buy it, guys. It's worth it. It's fun. I guarantee you're going to enjoy it. If you like the other Halos, you're going to freaking love Halo 5. It's the best Halo so far. And now you got that from the Hillbilly Gaming. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all come back now, you hear?